We shape our homes, and our homes shape us. I, Pallavi Arora of Fulcrum Homedecor, am here to transform your spaces into a dream home. Cheers to new beginnings and new memories, with a little bit of magic and lots of love.
Welcome to Fulcrum Homedecor. My name is Pallavi and I'm here to help you transform your spaces into a home. Today is another video in our Sustainable Interior series. This is a series in which we showcase makeovers of homes that we have done in a sustainable way. Interiors cannot be 100% sustainable. However, we try to use whatever the client has and remodify it to give a different look, to give a different feel to the space, and not just remove everything that they have and kind of build new. So that is the intention behind this series. We have a few other videos in the series which will be linked in the description box. This video is of another bedroom that we transformed for a client of mine whose master bedroom makeover and bathroom makeover you have already seen on this channel. So this is the bedroom this is the daughter's bedroom in the same house that we had done before, and this is being shared by her two lovely daughters. One of them is, they're both in the airline industry. One of them is the first Indian overseas pilot, and and I'm very proud to have been doing her home. And the other one has been flying with a lot of the domestic airlines for a very long time. So it was a very big pleasure and honor to do this room for them. Just to give you a little background about how the space looked before, they had two twin beds. They already had some cupboards, but this room felt a little small to them and it wasn't really fulfilling the requirements that both of them had. So one of the main requirements was that the wardrobes, they needed more space in the room. They needed mirrors in the room, they needed side tables so that they both can have their individual spaces. They also needed a space where they can put their carry-on and luggages, because they just come home for a day or two and then they leave for the next flight. So they needed a space in which the luggage, which is specific to their work, can be kept. They wanted a little platform on which they can probably leave their laptop or keep a screen and watch something when they want to. So this was the basic brief that I had from them, and we definitely wanted to use what we had. We wanted to use, because the bone structure was good, they always had wooden furniture made, so it's not even plywood, and we wanted to reuse it and make the best of the space. So the first thing that we did here was the wardrobes, because they were wooden and they were standalone, they were jutting out. What I have done is to combine the wardrobes first of all, to make them a little bit more compact, and I have also pushed the wardrobes as much as possible towards the wall, which means that because they have a little niche in the wall, one of the wardrobes goes in and the other one we had to cut the back a little bit. Just by cutting that, we gained at least 4 to 5 inches in the room, and that made a lot of difference in the placement of the furniture. The second thing that we wanted to do is the twin beds, because both of them are most of the time not in the room together, or they are not using the space together, they are both flying at different times. So they were very happy to have a single combined bed rather than two single beds. So what we went ahead and did was we combined the two beds to make a queen size bed. We've changed the polishing of the bed, which I'll come to in a little bit. We've also added tufted headboard to the bed to make it feel a little bit more comfortable and cozy. We've added 2 side tables on both sides of the bed. This kind of it gives both of them a little space to keep their purses or a little bit of makeup stuff that they need to use. We've also added 2 mirrors on both sides of the bed. We would have ideally wanted to have a dresser in the room, but the space wasn't enough, and we would have had to compromise on the study table or the storage space in the room. So what we have done is we've added mirrors on both sides of the bed. It looks very symmetrical, it looks very beautiful, and it also gives a dual purpose of having dressers, and both of them can have their independent spaces. The third thing that we have done here is to add a study table cum storage area. Because we have shortened the bed a little, we got a lot of area, and we also oriented the beds in a way that we get some space in front of the bed. Now what we have done here is to add a big chunk of storage on the side, which is towards the window. These doors open and they are open to ground, so there is no cabinet below it. It's an open space where there's smaller carry-ons which they carry during their lives can just be pulled in and kept over there, so it's not cluttering the room. We've added some storage above so that they can keep their books, some photo frames, some memorabilia. And we've also given a little desk area here. This has a lot of purposes again. They can iron their clothes in the morning. When they need to leave, they can use this desk to open their carry-ons and take out the stuff, put stuff back in. They can also use this to keep their laptop and use it with a chair as a study table. This is also a platform on which they can keep a screen if they want to, or mount it on the wall. We wanted to keep the color palette of the room very light because again, the whole purpose of the room is to make it bigger and brighter and airier, since it's a compact room. So we wanted to fit everything in. So we went ahead with a very soft pastel color palette over here. The laminate that we used on the wardrobes is a rustic wooden greyish undertone laminate, and we kind of reflected that in the headboard also. The clients wanted not to have white walls because they've been seeing that for a while, so we went ahead with a light peachish tone on the walls, and because we wanted to add slight amount of color and a little bit of younger factor, we've added these curtains, or the Roman curtains. Again, we removed curtains from here and added Romans because that again makes the space look slightly bigger and there's no encroachment in the space. The curtains are in a lovely pastel blue. It's like a teal, lightish version of teal blue, and it has some lovely flowers, floral pattern, and it gives the option of adding a lot of color in the room if need be. So this is how the room looked before, and this is how it turned out. Thank you for joining me today in this series of the Sustainable Interior Decoration series. If you are looking to decorate your homes, you want to give the space a makeover and use what you have, we would be very happy to help you with the same. All the details of what we do, our contacts, is all in the description box. Definitely go and check that out for all the details that you may need to get in touch with us. For all our outstation friends, we also do online consultancy. Again, the details will be mentioned in the description box below. I will see you very soon in another episode of Home Decor and Home Makeovers. Till then, happy living.